One of the things that we need to remember during this time of Advent, Oliver, is that this is a time in which we remember and think very much about Jesus. I know. And this is one of the things we think about Jesus most importantly. Are you paying attention? Okay, now I want you to pay attention. We've got to try during this time of Advent to study the life of Jesus and try to come very close to him. Yes, and this is what we're going to do today. Okay? Well, don't just look at me. Okay? Okay, now, I want you to think about this. One time, Jesus was walking down the street, and a person who wasn't a Jew, who wasn't the same religion that Jesus was, but who was a Roman, who was a big army official, came up and said, "Jesus, would you please help me because I've got a servant that is very sick." Now, you've got to remember that in those days, the Jews were not permitted to talk to the Romans. They were bad people in the eyes of the Romans. And so, what they had to do was they had to walk away. But you know, Jesus didn't do that. He listened to what the man said, and he even said, "I'm going to come and I'm going to visit your house, and I'll come and visit and take care of your servant." So what do you think about that? Are you thinking? Okay, now, what I want you to remember is that whenever you feel, maybe like that Roman, that nobody loves you and you're all excluded, I want you to always remember that Jesus loves you and believes in you and will welcome you into his house, no matter how bad people say you are. And I bet you a lot of people say bad things about you, don't they? Well, now you're going to remember this. Are you going to remember this? Can you remember that Jesus loves you? And just like he did with that centurion, he's going to come into your life and make you feel special and loved. Okay? Are you going to do that for sure? Okay, now I'm going to say goodbye to the people there, but we're going to remember that whenever anybody thinks that you're not any good, that Jesus loves us and will stand by us. Okay? May Jesus' love for you always make you smile.